Hey guys, and welcome back to Earl Sports Bets. I'm Timothy Earl, and today we're going to be breaking down the 3-game Counter-Strike slate for tomorrow, March 17th. It is day 4 of Group B of the ESL Pro League, and we get G2 and FaZe, we get Nip and Mouse, and we get Vitality and ENCE. Same 6 teams as it was the past 3 days, still in that second group. But I feel like this is one of the better groups. I feel like this one and then Group D is going to be awesome to watch. But we got this group almost done. So we'll go ahead and jump into it. Unfortunately, I can't go back and look at my lineup from... not yesterday. Today is... wow, I can't... today's Tuesday, Monday. From Sunday. Just because it doesn't show up in my recent things on my computer. It showed up on my phone, but it wouldn't show up on the computer. But I did run a 3-stack of FaZe, which did not work out too well. I'm gonna pull it up real quick. That's 2Kid first. ESL. Yep, right here. My lineup on Sunday was Brokey in the captain spot, Zywoo, Twist, Nico, Hunter, and Cold Zera. I did not cash. I finished 994th in the contest, which was not good. The best lineup from yesterday, or from previous day, was Zywoo, Shocks, Apex, Plopsky, Knock, and Hunter. So, just a quick breakdown of the slate from the other day. Figured just bring that up because we'll end up going and digging into this contest as well that's going on. Couple good areas that I like, so I'll go ahead and break down all of that. But before we get into it, if you guys are new, please hit the subscribe button. We're almost to 500. We hit 500 last night, and then we dropped under it again. So if we can try to get us to 500 subs for good, we really do appreciate that. All of our socials are in the description below, along with our merch site if you want to go ahead and look at getting any Earl Sports Bets gear. We have masks, t-shirts, sweatshirts, stickers, phone cases. We got everything. Go ahead and check that out as well. Last thing that's going to be in the description is a link to Picks and Parleys YouTube channel. Me and Nick are on there 2 to 3 times a week, so go ahead and check them out, support them as well. And without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into tomorrow's Counter-Strike slate. We get to start off with G2 and FaZe, minus 128 for G2. Plus 107 for FaZe. Before we go and look at the DraftKings prices, G2 coming off of a loss, I believe. Just want to confirm this. Lost to ENCE, I believe they lost to. Yeah, out of anybody, they lost to ENCE. Of course they did. But I still feel like they're the best team in this group. Statistically playing right now, out of all these teams, I think G2 is going to be the one that comes out on top. I do think they're going to be able to beat FaZe tomorrow. I know you never go off the revenge narratives, but Nico revenge game against his old team of FaZe. I believe this is not the first time they have played, though, but every single time they have played, I think that G2 stomped on FaZe, but that's just because FaZe was still in a rebuilding state, so I'm not really too worried about that. Oh, and you know what? Before we jump into everything, thank you, DraftKings, for finally having a $10,000 contest. Throughout this tournament, we've had 3Ks and 5Ks, and then finally, now we get our 10K contest back. Please bring me more like this. If not, you maybe bump it up. We'll do $20, $10, $15 lineups for 20 grand if you do that. But I just thought that was cool, real quick, bringing that into it. But we'll go ahead and look at the FaZe guys first, because I do think there is a little bit of value here. Twist still at 9K. I'm just going to go and quickly look at all the players near Twist at 9K. I'd rather go up to Nico, rather go up to Zywoo, rather get to Shocks. I'd rather get to Plopsky. There's just a bunch of players around that range where I don't feel like I want to get to Twist. Granted, yes, he's a very good player, but I still don't believe he should be up in the 9Ks. I think he should be high 7s, if not Brokey range. So I'm not going to be interested in going after Twist tomorrow. Brokey at 8K. Yeah, they fixed his price, and very well they did it. I think they did it good. 8K is about right. If not, I would expect him to be in the 82 to 8400 spot. Honestly, he should probably be priced higher than Dika and Jax, but I do like the 8K price. I'm not going after him just because I'm going G2 tomorrow. Rain 68, Coldzera 56. I still think Coldzera is way too cheap. I know he hasn't been like crazy, but he has the potential of going off. And he has 44 points, but that was because they got swept, and it wasn't a good game for any of the FaZe members. So I'm not really too worried about that. But I do think Coldzera is going to be one of the better value spots on the day. But we'll go ahead and look over at G2, and I really like that Nico price. I want to go after Nico tomorrow. Going up against his former team, I feel like that could be a really good spot for him. Especially because FaZe does like to play Dust 2, and Nico is a very, very good Dust 2 player. And FaZe likes to play Mirage, and G2 is a very good Mirage team as well. So I do really like Nico in this spot. One of my favorite plays on the slate is Hunter at 7,200. I still don't know why he's in the 7Ks, but I'm going to take full advantage each and every time he's down this cheap, and I'm going to grab him. There's no reason why he should be. I think he should be in the 8Ks easily. I know 67 points, but that was in a loss to ends. 79, 73. Honestly, Hunter is a very, very good player, and he's another one of those really good at Mirage players and really good at Dust 2 players, and that's probably where the map pool is going to end up. FaZe likes to play that a lot, and I just feel like that's where it's going to end up, and those two players are going to be really, really good. And then one of my favorite value plays on the day is Almanac at $4,800. I still don't know why. I know why he's that cheap. Yes, he did have a 40 point and 47 point, 58 points in the NIP series. But at this cheap of a price, I feel like he's worth it. I definitely think Almanac could be one that goes off for a lot of points. So I'm not going to hate on Almanac. I think he's a very, very good value play. And I'm probably going to be using him as a value play tomorrow. I'm going to probably be 3-stacking G2 tomorrow because I feel like that's where the value is at and that's where all the good plays are at. So going G2 for tomorrow. Looking at this NIP and Mouse Sports, -141 for NIP, +117 for Mouse. NIP has looked pretty good this tournament as well. They are 2-1 now. Their only loss came to G2. Beat Ends, beat FaZe, swept FaZe, which was quite impressive to see. And I think they're going to be able to beat Mouse. Mouse has not won a single game in this tournament, and they've had plenty of opportunities to. I'm just not interested in them. NIP is going to be a good team. Plopsky at $8,600 is a good price for him. Me personally, I'd rather go after like Shox, Nico, Zywoo instead of going after Plopsky, but I do think Plopsky could be a pretty good contrarian play. Granted, they are going up against Mouse, and the NIP players should be a little bit more owned than usual. Rez at 7,400, I think that's a good price for him. I would be all right with playing him. I'm not really going to go after Hampus at 6,400. Nock, they finally raised his price a little bit. He's up at 54 now. Where was he the past couple of games? 4,600, 5,200, 4,600, 4,200. I think he's in the right spot. And he's going to be another really, really nice value play for tomorrow. I do want to go after a little bit of Nock. And then ZTR, he still has a lot to prove. He could be very well a good contrarian play. I just don't see it. And I'd rather go after other value plays like Knock and Almanac. On the other side, we get Mouse Sports. Rops, $9,200, probably where he's supposed to be. Frozen, 78, good price on him as well. I'm just not a believer in this Mouse team. And the three guys down here, I just... A-Court could have a good game, but I'm not really too reliant on it. He's been doing meh, yeah, 35, 38, 45, but they haven't been winning games, so you can't really blame them for it. But they're just not winning games, and I don't see them winning tomorrow at all. I got Nip winning this game against Mouse. Final game of the day, we get Vitality and Ents, minus 250 for Vitality, plus 203 for Ents. This Ents team, I don't know. Spinks was really good, really good against G2. 87 points. I don't know, though. I feel like that was a fluke. He got on good maps. He had really good pistol rounds. And after that, it was just average. Alu, not interested in. He had an absolutely dreadful game. Bot Alu is back. Not interested in Snappy. Not interested in Dodo. Deca, there's just players in that price range I would rather go to than Deha. Not interested in going there. I'm picking Vitality to win this game. And I really like Zywoo. $9,800. I feel like Zywoo is going to be the best pay-up option. Even if I had Ents winning, Zywoo would probably be on my lineup. He's been on frickin' fire the last bunch of games. 55 against G2. I'll let that one slide. 112 against FaZe. You're going to need Zywoo. He's going to be dominant again. I'm going after Shox as well. Shox is not going to be as high owned. He's up at $8,800, and I can guarantee if you take the 8,600 and higher, Shox is probably going to be lower owned because people are going to want to get to Nico, people are going to get to Zywoo, people are going to want to get to Twist, to Rops. Those four will probably be higher owned. Maybe even Plopsky might be even higher owned than Shox. He's going to be a contrarian play for me tomorrow. I feel like it's going to be a good spot. So I'm going after Shox again tomorrow. Masuda, not really interested in. Apex had a really good game on Sunday, but he's very hit or miss. Looking at his logs, he had 58 points, and that's good for him, which is quite sad. 44 and 24 against FaZe, but that was a terrible series. We're going to throw that one out the garbage for him. And then RPK, I tried to use him in a showdown slate. It just didn't work. Hasn't really played good for a while. I think if you're going after Vitality, it's Shox and Zywoo, and that's about it. So, once again, favorite plays, I like Zywoo, I like Nico, I like the Rops play. Shox, I really like. Brokey, I feel like, has a good price. Hunter is one of my favorite plays on the slate, along with Knock and along with Almanac. Those are going to be my favorite plays on today's slate. But that's going to do it for today's video. I want to thank you guys all for watching. If you guys are new to the channel, once again, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. We're going to be doing Counter-Strike videos every single day during this ESL Pro League. And then for all the majors that come out in the future, we'll be doing videos for those as well. Might even get into some of the smaller ones if we have nice slates, but not as many like big names. I might try to do those as well. There's definitely money to be made there. But that's going to do it for the channel. For the video. I want to thank you guys all for watching. And until next time, let's watch some good Counter-Strike and let's make some money.